the Wizards off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Miles Turner. Hield is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. Kuzma out to Morris. Pass to Abdia. 6 to shoot. Back to Morris. Over Halliburton. Morris, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Now, here's Kuzma.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Beal finds Kuzma. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Kuzma.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How do you do that?
Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma with it. Now Smith defending. Good.
Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Beal, the pass to Abdia. Beal trying to break loose. Abdia can't hit. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 7. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, that's a beautiful shooting stroke right there. Really a core essential of Buddy Hield's game.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The drive by Beal. Nembhard grabs the board. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Here's Morris, following the score by Indiana. On the wing, Morris. Abdia, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And Smith with the stop.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Wizards leading by 5. Morris outside. Kuzma outside. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Turner finds Halliburton from deep three-point range. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. And Turner with the lay-in.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Here's Morris. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Washington.
And Morris drops them both. Pacers trail by 7. Now, here's Halliburton. Lets it go with a 3. No good there. Up top, Kuzma. Here's Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Beal.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
And so it's Washington. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. There's and glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And it's Halliburton missing.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Taking it to the rack with power, hammering
Down the two-hand slam.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Here's Smith. Back to Hield. Turner for 3. Up again. They kick out to Hield. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 11. Here's Beal. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Beal's got 10.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Halliburton against Morris. Avdia the pass to Morris. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Pacers trail by 13. Pass to Nemo. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma, right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Beal dishes to Avdia. Outside Beal. Kuzma outside. The pass to Porzingis.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For the Wizards.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Put big guys on the floor.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Porzingis kicks to Avdia. Morris with the ball. Now Smith defending. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Kuzma Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Turner with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Turner. Here's Halliburton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
Halliburton hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside, Beal. And he drives in. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes to Turner. Rebounded by the Wizards.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Beal, the pass to Avdia. Out to Morris. From deep. Sinks the triple. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. But he is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. The Hawk, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
On the court.
McConnell against Morris. McConnell passes to Arte. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the grip.
The Pacers. 18.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They got Taylor, and it's Vitante in at the 5 down low. Pass to Avdia. And there's the foul. It'll go on TJ McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Substitution on the court.
Right against McConnell. The kick out to Barton. Fires for 3. And finished off by Wright.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 17. And it's Kispert in the corner. From downtown, and Wright gets it to go on the assist from Kispert. Wright's got 5 points.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Kispert. No good on the triple.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Wizards on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And here is Hachimura. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nice ball movement by Washington. Gafford kicks to Hachimura. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes. That's huge for his development.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pacers trail by 21. Here's Duarte. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Assisted by T.J. McConnell.
Washington has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Wright against McConnell. Wright dishes to Barton. Back to Wright. Barton surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hachimura. From deep three-point range. And another miss by Washington. Pacers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Taylor passes to Mathurin. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And the rejection by Gafford. Barton drives in, and he uses the glass on the lane. And the Wizards lead by 21.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blue pass McGee on the drive to the rim.
McConnell passes to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall. It's Barton on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Fires it up. Here's Gafford. Barton kicks to Wright. Kispert with it. No points in the game yet for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play. For Indiana, they have been perfect at the line so far. Field is 2 for 2. That one is off.
At the line for the Pacers, Chris
And he sinks the second. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Washington. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Pacers trail by 20. Here's Mathurin from past the arc. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Now Kispert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Washington.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
The Wizards have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Well, Hield's so athletic, and right there you get to see it for your own eyes.
Right outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hachimura. No good on the 3. Pacers trail by 19. Halliburton finds Smith. Out to Turner. From deep. Rebounded by Gafford. From deep. Kispert with the bucket. Kispert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And stolen by Wright. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Wizards leading by 22. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford into the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Traps in the tray. Kispert's gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here. Here's Halliburton. Yes, that goes in.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Washington's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. From deep 3-point range. And the Wizards hit again from deep. Timeout call for Pacers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And a wide open look for Hachimura. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Martin passes to Gafford. From deep. No good on the shot. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding. That was awesome. And DeJuan Wright gets the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
In real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it, double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Halliburton, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Tyrese feels like kind of an old school player. He's got some flavor to his game and love the mid-range that time.
Kispert wide open, he fires, and another miss by Washington.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Healed the pass to Turner. Latray. Rebound by the Wizards. Wright with it. Halliburton picks him up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wright finds Barton. The kick out to Wright. From deep 3-point range. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Wizards leading by 22. From deep. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Halliburton outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
The line for the Pacers.
Halliburton hits them both. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. And the pass to Kispert. Fires from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Halliburton missing. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
The kick out to right. Halliburton with the steal. He feeds it to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And again, Washington no good. And it's Indiana's ball. They've got an 8-0 run.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Washington.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyle Kuzma.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Here's Turner. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Passes it to Hachimura. Lets it go from deep. The Wizards with another miss. Hield kicks to Halliburton. Back to Hield. No one near him. Offensive rebound.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for Washington, Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Now here's Morris. Back to Avdia. Out to Beal. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way now. Now Barrett. And he buries his first look.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Offline with a 3. And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Now here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Pass to Robinson. Down low. Oh, sweet move. And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Morris. It's Avdia on the wing, guarded by Barrett. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grab.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Good work there as he goes.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Outside Barrett. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Reddish passes to Randall, just 5 to shoot. Over Kuzma, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Morris against Brunson. Here's Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Morris outside. Back to Kuzma. Soft touch off the glass.
Wow, Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And Brunson, here we go. It's good.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Brunson against Morris. Over to the wing. The drive by Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morris outside. Out to Beal. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he's committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Washington trailing. Beal outside. Not going to go that time. So New York will take it the other way now. Here's Reddish. It's rebounded by Morris. And for the Wizards, they're shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw drops for Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Now here's Barrett. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Here's Morris. Pass to Avdia. Kuzma outside. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Knicks. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Reddish misses. So it's Washington now. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. They can either develop or attract an elite all-star player. That would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Pass to Avdia. Kuzma with the ball. Morris for 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Morris against Brunson. Here's Robinson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Now, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Inside, here's Avdia, and he dumps it down.
Well, nice to see Porzingis spot his teammate and get it to him on time and on target. Go ahead, big fella.
Outside Brunson, pass to Randall. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Avdia. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. And the Wizards with possession here, trailing by 2. And then Beal with the dunk.
Yeah, Bradley Beal just takes it right into the defender's chest. Beautifully done.
Outside Brunson. Randall left side. Here's Reddish. And Porzingis with the block. It's Beal on the wing. Reddish covering. Pass to Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Avdia. Robinson with a steal. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Brunson passes to Barrett. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Beal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with a drawn foul there. One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside for Randall. Here's Reddish. Unable to get that one. And Washington the other way now. Here's Kuzma. There's the drive.
Kyle Kuzma doing things off the bounce right now. How about that drive, guys? Impressive.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brunson to the paint. Here's Barrett. Avdia pulls it in. For Washington, they've got 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And Beal gets it to go on the assist from Morris. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
Barrett passes to Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Kuzma for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kuzma's got 13.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Wizards out in front. They lead by 6. Well, now we have some time to... All right, Allie, thanks for that.
23.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Evan Fournier. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quigley, and it's Rose in at the 1.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Back to Toppin. And the layup falls.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off. Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura.
to Barton. 5 on the clock. Hachimura finds Barton. Now here's Hachimura. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. New York trailing. During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points. And I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Rose outside. Quickly outside. No good from outside.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Right, pass to Hachimura. Back to right. Pass to Kispert. Over quickly. That one's good from Kispert on the assist by Barton. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Keeping the D honest from mid-range can open up other parts of the floor.
Now a timeout called by New York. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Rose outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can see the athleticism and toughness. Rose becoming exponentially more dangerous the closer he gets to the rim.
Pass to Kispert from the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's Hartenstein. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Over Gafford. Misses off the left iron. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And here's Kispert from the arc. He drops it from range. Kispert's got 10 points in the quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Hartenstein. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Hartenstein's got his first basket.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Over to the left wing. 1 minute left in the third quarter. The kick out to Barton. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Rose with it. Pass to Hartenstein. Doubled by Hachimura. Here's Toppin. That one a little long.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Rose right side. On the wing quickly. Outside Fournier. Pass to Rose. Knocks down the triple. Rose has got 5 points.
Well, Derrick Rose just so confident, so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations. Boy, has he become a terrific shooter.
Here's Wright. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass. And And the Wizards lead by 7.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
It's quickly with a drive. And Gafford with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
On the court.
Shot from the inbound. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Wizards out in front. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Beal, yes, it's good.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson passes to Reddish. Now Robinson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
The Wizards with a lead. It's Beal on the wing. Reddish covering. And then Beal with the dunk.
Breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Brunson against Morris. Brunson passes to Barrett. Driving in. Outside Reddish. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Brunson passes to Reddish. 5 to shoot. Count the basket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Avdia. Reddish against Beal. There's the drive. They get it again. Porzingis passes to Beal. Kuzma outside. Tries again. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Up top, Reddish. And Morris over to help. Reddish finds Brunson. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Out to Beal. It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. It's Barrett on the wing. That shot off. And Washington the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Beal against Reddish. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. Morris passes to Beal. Low block shot. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Now a timeout call by Washington. They're in front by 1. 1 1:16 left in the fourth. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, "No sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. They get it back. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Washington's ball.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Reddish.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And here's Robinson. 29 seconds left in the final quarter.
Count it! It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Trying to get back on track. No good. Porzingis. Can't cash it in. It's going. The kick out to Morris. It's Avdia on the wing. Can't knock in the 3. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them.
The ball, and Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Now, here's Halliburton. On the wing, Heel. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton passes to Turner. It's good.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And here's Brunson. Barrett with the ball. Now Smith defending. Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Indiana. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
A fantastic decision making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Misses the three. Brunson against Hield. Out to Barrett. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett isn't all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Halliburton up top. Brunson covering.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
He can't get it to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now here's Turner. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. It's not going to go for him.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Dishes it to Robinson. Back to Brunson. The 15-footer. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Now Halliburton to the paint. Austin Emma. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Halliburton, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
He hits the second from the line. New York leading by 5. Brunson up top. He's covered by Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Barrett. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Barrett, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton finds Turner. Left side, Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Turner inside. Barrett covering. Hield from outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Robinson. Passes it to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith outside. Here's Turner. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Brunson the pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Smith. Outside for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Here's Barrett. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front. They lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Reddish out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3. Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. A 3 ball. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
They kick out to Hield. Wants to get it to Turner and does.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Over in the corner, Reddish. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be room for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by Miles Turner. Brunson finds Robinson. Randall with the ball. Turner covering. Brunson with it. Takes the 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Smith with it. Picked up by Barrett. Stolen by Robinson. Randall down low. And Brunson has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hield kicks to Smith. Fades and shoots. Trying to get open is Hield. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Smith.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
The pass to Robinson. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Halliburton against Brunson. And it's Turner finishing it off.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Brunson the pass to Reddish. Over to the left wing. Inside, Robinson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 9 points. And Turner kicks to Smith. Back to Turner. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reddish the pass to Robinson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Here's Halliburton. The dish to Smith. Randall with some nice D. New York leading by 9. Down low. Here's Reddish. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
That's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle, outside for Randall. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Nemo. It's stolen by Reddish. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
They got Taylor, and it's McConnell in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. It's blocked. Has to be Johnson. Outside, Taylor. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Mathurin. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing quickly. Hartenstein. And the layup falls. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The reverse. Taylor's shot, good.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Rose looking around. And it's quickly in the corner. Fournier in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The shot's good from quickly.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. McConnell passes to B. Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Forte. It's rebounded by New York.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Fournier gets a wide-open look, and a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 12. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Outside, Taylor. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Skijesss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And here are the Pacers now, following the score by New York. A marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Good work there as it goes. Hartenstein's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Forte. Itaze, and he jams it with authority.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Rose kicks to quickly. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
A free throw drops for quickly. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Forte. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Forte's got his first 2 points.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Now the pass to Hartenstein. To the wing on the left. Fournier pass to Hartenstein. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Rose. Back to Toppin. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Serve them up. Tasty room service time right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Reddish. Randall finds Reddish. 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Brunson against Halliburton. No good. The Knicks leading by 8. Reddish dishes to Robinson. Randall outside. Passes it to Brunson. Clock at 4. Here's Reddish. And it's sent back by Turner. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Hield kicks to Smith. And he banks in the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Runs in the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Halliburton up top. Brunson covering. Back to Hield. Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Hield. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Barrett. Outside for Randall. He dishes it to Reddish. Back to Randall. Barrett with the ball. And it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hield finds Smith. 18 feet out. And it's Halliburton missing. Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside for Randall. Here's Robinson.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
You know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Nemhard following the score by New York.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Barrett kicks to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Three-pointer, Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for New York. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Dishes to Smith. Halliburton passes to Nemhard. They could use a bucket. Three-pointer, Hield. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Reddish. Turner with the steal. Halliburton for 3. That one doesn't drop. The Knicks go the other way with it.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Knicks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about love. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mitchell Robinson.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Robinson with the block. For 3, Barrett. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And so here is Indiana. It's an 18-point game. And Turner kicks to Hield. To halt the run. The shot by Turner, no good. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
From deep. The rebound by Turner. For three, Smith. Misses. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't.
Basketball fans and both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Now the Pacers with it. And here's Turner. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Morris. Outside Porzingis. It's Avdia on the wing. Morris outside. Back to Avdia. He shoots a 3. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. The rebound by the Wizards. Back to Avdia. Porzingis in the post. Covered by Smith. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
Halliburton outside. Fires the 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Kuzma drives in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Kuzma getting more and more comfortable with contact at this level.
Kispert's checked in for Washington.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Now here's Hield. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's Kuzma. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Washington with the ball. The Pacers making their last shot. Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. Beal with it. Pass to Morris. Kuzma, right side. Shoots over Turner. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Lays it up and banks it in.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Here's Kispert. Morris passes to Kuzma. And here's Kispert from the arc. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Halliburton. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Wizards have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Beal. Hangs in the air. It doesn't go for him. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Kuzma finds Beal. And he can't jam it through. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Turner passes to Hield. Back to Turner. 1:11 left in the first. The Pacers again can't hit. And here's Kispert from the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here are the Pacers now. 4-point game. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Now Turner. Fades. Rebounded by Kuzma. Driving inside. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Morris. Here's Kispert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Kispert's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Halliburton. And the layup is good.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Here's Beal. The shot comes out. Up top, Turner. Over Kuzma. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Games team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
We've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. The defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Well, the Pacers shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
And for Washington, they're shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries. It's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Pass to Turner. From deep. Here's Smith. Turner with it. Deflects the pass. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Beal. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep three-point range, the Pacers with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate. That's just a tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Beal. Halliburton with some nice D.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Now here's Beal, looking to win the run, and then Beal with the dunk.
Such a big-time move from Beal, a big-time player.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Halliburton against Morris. Here's Turner. Good D by Porzingis. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kuzma, pass to Porzingis. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That doesn't go either for Beal. Indiana leading. To the inside. Halliburton, pass to Turner. Shot is up. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Morris can't hit.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's Turner that time on the assist by Heel. And now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
With an excellent balance of size and touch, he's a tremendous finisher right there inside.
Back to Morris. Out to Beal. Pass to Kispert. Lets the three fly. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Smith outside. Back to Turner. Rebound Washington.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
If he gets a little bit careless around Halliburton, he's very long and very reactive. But gets steals like that.
Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Beal. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Heel. Up top Smith. Back to Heel. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter.
Your Pacers, 21. The Wizards, 14.
Join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Kispert in at the 3.
Yeah, for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton. A fresh start for this franchise.
Fires in the triple. Beal's got 7.
Well, the defense better get out there or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Here's Batase. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And it's Mathurin missing. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. You know what? I respect that.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Barton, he's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Batadze and Gafford with the block. And he gets it back.
Wizards foul. Corey Kispert. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Duarte. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Batadze. Got it. Good job at the low post. Batadze's got his first points of the game. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Wright from the arc. Mathurin with a rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's McConnell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Mathurin. Inside. Here's Batadze. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. The one thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Washington trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Kispert. Let's go with a three. And another miss by Washington. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And for some players, going to the NBA early is a better route.
Well, BA, I would tell you it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
The Pacers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Stolen by Gafford. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And you can see the agility from Rui Hachimura. Fantastic job just getting out and converting.
Here's Duarte. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McConnell from outside. Rebound, Washington. Kispert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Wright. On the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you expect the decision-making from him out there.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him in his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper. And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
Pass to Bataze. Here's Taylor. Back to Bataze. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Bataze's got 6.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Out to Hachimura. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Rui working on that hand speed. Excellent.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Duarte. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Morris passes to Porzingis. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Pacers out. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. And it's all knotted up.
Field takes on the offensive load and does a great job here to score.
Halliburton for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hachimura finds Beal. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Bradley Beal.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Halliburton. Rebound, Washington. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. Kuzma up top. Morris with it. Halliburton picks him up. They grab their own miss. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Morris outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
2 points. That one goes.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Morris against Halliburton. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Beal. Now here's Kuzma. The reverse. And Beal with the lay-in. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half.
Huge shot from Beal. He's got confidence.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Three-pointer. Beal sinks it from distance. Beal's got 11 points in the quarter.
And since the break, they have looked like a completely different team, especially on offense. They're really cooking right now.
Pass to Halliburton. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Morris passes to Beal. Now here's Kuzma, guarded by Hield. Beal outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Halliburton up top. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Now just a 3-point Wizard lead.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Smith with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Here's Halliburton. That one no good. And the Wizards going the other way now. Here's Beal driving to the basket, kept alive by Washington.
They grab the long rebound, resetting the shot clock.
Out to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The putback. Clanks the putback jam. Now here's Beal. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards. Pulling out the W. With the late victory, they
It's all about the front court and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Here's Brunson. Outside for Robinson. Tries again. Avdia with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Knocked away. To the paint. And Reddish with the slam.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
On offense, here are the Wizards. About a minute played so far here in the first. Avdia kicks to Beal. To the wing right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
Doris, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is three-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
And there's the drive. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And Robinson throws it down.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Hachimura is checked in for the Wizards. And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 4. Pass to Hachimura. Kuzma outside. Morris outside. Outside for Beal. Lock at 6. And again, Washington no good. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Barrett dishes to Robinson. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Robinson left side. Lets the three fly. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Kuzma. Porzingis trying to get free. Kuzma, that's good.
He's got a lean frame, but Kyle Kuzma proving he's unafraid of a little bit of contact inside.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Launches it. Kuzma inside. Randall on him. Here's Beal. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Now, here's Barrett. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Beal, guarded by Reddish. Morris into the lane. 4 on the clock. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by New York.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And they've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Out to Kuzma. There's the 3. They get it again. Porzingis. You can't get that one. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it. Brunson's got 6.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Beal kicks to Morris. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Outside, Beal drives to the hoop. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
A round of applause for your Knicks City.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Barrett at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks leading by 10. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Here's Porzingis. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Porzingis has got his first points of the game.
Well, defense is there, guys. Porzingis just very difficult to stop, even in traffic.
Brunson with a clean look. No good from outside. Wizards trail by 11. To the inside. It's stolen by Reddish. Barrett with the ball. Now Beal defending. Outside for Randall. Pass to Robinson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. that Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency. Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
It's stolen by Randle. Barrett against Morris. Barrett, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. It's a 14-point game. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweet shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
Brunson kicks to Reddish. Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
The Knicks leading by 12. Brunson scanning the floor. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 9.
I'm willing to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The second chance effort is Porzingis. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect.
The previous play is under review.
Hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
To just one possession. Each possession so critical. And the news is in on the review, and they overturned the original call on the floor. So, well done to use the coach's challenge, and it gets reversed.
You know, it's like that big question mark. Sometimes, if you don't get the call right, and then you wonder, what if this, what if that? This time, clear on the replay, they overturn it.
Brunson finds Reddish. Back to Brunson. And there's the pass to Barrett. And here is Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. For 3, Barrett. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Passes it to Barrett. Beyond the arc. Kept alive by New York. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The Knicks leading by 15. Back to Reddish. Some nice passing by New York here. Takes the 3. Brunson, no good. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson kicks to Randle. And Barrett now top of the key. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
29. Wizards, 11.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. Porzingis stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Quickly. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 8.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Rose dishes to Toppin. It's Fournier on the wing. Down low, Hartenstein, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Martin comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kisper's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. Rose passes to Quickly. Rose kicks to Quickly. They grab their own miss. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hartenstein's got 5 points now in the quarter. Wright against Rose. Wright the pass to Hachimura. Kisper with it. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Kisper. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Rose looking around. To the left wing. Shoots the 3. Harden with the rebound. Wizards trail by 17. The pass to Hachimura. It's deflected. Swiped it away. Gafford finds Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with a dunk.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Passes to Toppin. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
Barton against Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The kick out to Wright. Shot on the wing. Here's Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Rose against Wright. Toppin, no one around him. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game. And here is Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's Barton on the wing. Started by Fournier. Here's Kispert, drilled from 11 feet out.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Outside Rose to the middle. Here's Toppin. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Toppin's got 5 points so far.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Avert kicks to Hachimura. Now here's Kispert, quickly covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in. Kispert's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
A 3. Kispert, no good. And so it's New York out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter.
It's a big round of applause.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Reddish out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Back to right. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
New York leading by 17. Now here's Brunson. Up top, Reddish. Kept alive. Robinson passes to Randall. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
And Wright kicks to Kispert. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. There it finds Reddish. That one falls. And the Knicks lead by 21.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Pass to Kispert. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Reddish with the ball. And now by Kispert. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, New York with the triple. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they have active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys. Sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Barrett kicks to Reddish. He dishes it to Randall. And Brunson has it in the corner. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And 12 points in for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Brunson against Morris. Outside for Randall. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Knicks lead 56.
Beal taking his time here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
We can talk about all the things that Bradley Beal brings to the table on the offensive end, and in this instance, he simply draws contact. Beautifully done.
He hits the second from the line.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Here's Brunson. A three-pointer, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Up top, Reddish. He's covered by Beal. Here's Barrett. And the Knicks miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Beal gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one, good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
The shot by Beal, no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Smith out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. And for New York, at forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. Randall Randall with it. Guarded by Smith. Reddish passes to Randall. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Reddish covering. Outside for Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's Barrett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Here's Nembhard. 4-point game. Oh, Robinson with a block. Fast break, New York. Randall, pass to Robinson. And here's Reddish. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Halliburton outside. Oh, Robinson with a block. Outside Brunson. Barrett passes to Robinson. Outside Reddish. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Hield passes to Turner. Smith outside. Looking to win the drought. It's tipped. Now here's Barrett. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
He's perfect from the line this time. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Graham.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Graham.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now here's Brunson. Blocked!
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. Turner. Here's Hield with the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Outside Reddish. Three-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Hield. Turner passes to Hield. Right wing. Back to Smith. Out to the right wing. Pass to Halliburton. To the wing. Right side. Smith outside. Here's Halliburton. Back to Smith. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. Robinson against Smith. And a big finish by Robinson.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
The Pacers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton finds Turner. Back to Halliburton. To the right side. The 3, Smith. Brunson against Halliburton. Can't get it to fall. Outside Barrett. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 9. And we'll get the second.
A big round of applause for your Knicks City.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Brunson with it, and it's Hield picking him up. For 3, Barrett. Smith with the rebound.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. To the middle. Here's Hield. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Brunson against Halliburton. And here's Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Plenty of space. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Barrett against Hield. Smith left side. Robinson with a steal. Reddish passes to Randall. And here's Robinson. Oh, stolen by Turner. Outside Reddish. Pass to Barrett. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Outside Brunson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Hield. And it's Indiana scoring again.
We all know Hield is a shooter through and through. Love seeing him get room to fire from there.
Brunson against Halliburton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Knicks lead by 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Out to the wing. Smith finds Halliburton. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Takes a step back. Here's Brunson. Barrett against Hield. Shot from 12. Oh, stolen by Turner. Smith outside. Pass to Turner. No good off the back of the rim. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Halliburton with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Nembhard beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Barrett. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
To the paint. Here's Smith, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Randall outside. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Halliburton misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Reddish, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And so it's the New York Knicks. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back. We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been quite a game for Mitchell Robinson.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for Indiana, they've got Chris Duarte. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Taylor in at the 4. And here's Toppin from the arc. Offensive board. Back to Quickly. Here's Rose. Cuts off the pass.
Boy, excellent play that time on defense. Got him off balance a little bit and forced the turnover.
Taylor's shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Rose up top. He's marked by McConnell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And that one falls for Rose.
2 shots.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Quickly. Back to Duarte. Pass to Matherin. Outside for McConnell. Clock at 4. Here's Taylor. Takes a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. It's rebounded by Indiana. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy. A hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Toppin outside. It through.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
To the inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to McConnell. Uneasy, too, on the layup. McConnell's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Rose against McConnell. Here's Hartenstein. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Matherin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Rose outside, launches a three, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. And it's Matherin missing. The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Quickly. It's tipped and stolen by McConnell. Here's Duarte, guarded by Rose. Here's Batase. And too long on the shot.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
It's Duarte on the wing. Fires the three. And Toppin pulls it down. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Quickly. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Duarte. Sends it home from three-point land.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Rose outside. And here's Toppin from the arc. Oh, he drains the three. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
But it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when they left his fingertips.
And so it's the New York.
A big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Halliburton misses.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Robinson passes to Brunson. Back to Robinson. Randall outside. The 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Halliburton. The Pacers shooting 41% in this game. To the middle. Turner passes to Halliburton. Corner shot. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Here's Brunson, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Brunson against Halliburton. Inside. Here's Smith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. He's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Randall. Now here's Robinson. Misses in close. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Smith. Checked by Randall.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Robinson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And down it goes. 2 points. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Outside Robinson. Outside for Randall. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Brunson against Halliburton. Halliburton with some nice D. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. And here's Turner from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Brunson passes to Reddish. Outside for Randall. The 3 is up. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Smith outside. Robinson with a steal. Kicks it out to Barrett. Randall outside. Pass to Brunson. Going inside, and the shot goes down.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Smith. That one is off. And New York will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Reddish finds Brunson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Yes!
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Now Reddish. From deep. No good. And so it's New York winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final second.